Welcome to the DGS Action News. This week we are celebrating the teachers at our school, and we are so fortunate to have amazing, dedicated teachers that are pushing their craft each day in service of our students.
We really have so much love and respect for the educators in our building. They bring their all every single day, and they put so much heart into your students, and so we are just really grateful for all their contributions, and students think so too.
Hey Tasman, who's a teacher that you appreciate?
I appreciate Miss Dreyer because she's really helped me come and feel comfortable coming into middle school. Whenever there's been an academic work or something that I have felt like I might need extra help on, she's always been there to help me. I'm really gonna miss her in 7th grade.
I appreciate Miss Katie because she's very supportive to all the students, and I've had a chance to work in her ILT, and all of her lessons are just so fun, and she's amazing.
I appreciate Mr. Balch because he makes sure that we get our work done and does not want us to act a fool in high school, and just gets us prepared of how high school is and what we're getting into.
I appreciate Miss Amber because she takes the time to actually help us learn and grow, and also she is really nice. She understands where we're coming from and help us learn better, and she is sweet like this donut. Miss Amber, you are so sweet and kind to us.
A teacher I appreciate is Miss Brown because she's very supportive and she's helpful and helps you if you need it in class.
Yeah, we made science fair trifolds in her class, and she makes learning fun and interesting.
A teacher that I appreciate is Miss Sorty because not only does she help me with my math problems, she also helps me with my mental problems that always usually get the best of me. She was actually the first to start doing so at this school, even before anyone else knew it. So thank you, Miss Doherty.
A teacher that I appreciate is Mr. Alex because he's always so caring, and with what I have, he always helps me even though when I don't understand. And he always makes sure that I can understand it, and he really explains things very well.
A teacher I appreciate is Miss Bodish because she's really kind, and she helps out with a lot of my work, and whenever I'm missing work, I could just come to her and she'll be there to help me. And she also comes to some of my hockey games, which is pretty sick.
The teacher that I appreciate is Mr. Reed because he's always there to help, and we're always learning new things, and it's fun to learn in his classroom because he's always fun and helpful.
Whenever you're ready.
A teacher I appreciate is Miss Monty because she learns to connect with her students every year, and she is teaching me so much in literacy, and I've grown a lot since I've gotten here.
Morning.
Something that I appreciate about Senior Morning is that he always has something fun for us to do, like Kahoot or games and stuff. And then he always when we have a writing task or a writing test, he always has a treat and something fun for us to do after.
A teacher that I really appreciate is Miss B. She she breaks down stuff to help the students understand it well, and she also helps she gives the students extra resources to help them with tests and math quizzes that they need help with.
A teacher I appreciate for Teacher Appreciation Day is Miss Tracy because she helps students in ILT to get on top of their work and just to make sure that they're successful.
I appreciate Miss Jones because she is a great art teacher. She helps me improve my artwork. One of the art pieces I'm working on right now is my WOW project, which is an art project that's about us, and I am doing a horse stable right now, and she's helping me improving it and making it better.
The teacher I appreciate is Miss Catherine because she helps me in literacy class with just writing and the essays and just overall the stuff.
A teacher I appreciate is Mr. Pablo because his class is fun and it makes my day every time I walk to. And he also teaches us about the human body and how working out and exercising could help it, and what could destroy the human body if you don't work out. And it's just fun.
A teacher I appreciate is Mr. Case because in his class we get to learn things, and there's the way we learn it is really fun, making arcade cabinets, and we get to code things. And before I didn't know how to do division until I did Mr. Case's class.
A teacher I appreciate is Miss Hannah because she does a lot of labs in each unit and makes science really fun.
A teacher I appreciate is Prof. O because she listens to all my stupid stories and she tolerates me even though I do a lot of stupid stuff in her class. But yeah, she's pretty bussin' and yeah.
A teacher I appreciate is Miss Marshall because she's very organized and she always makes her slides match the workbook. So I appreciate that because that's easier for me to see and do the work and take notes.
A teacher I really appreciate is Mr. Perez, even though I'm not in his class this year. He always had this really unique teaching style, and I feel like because of that, he had a relationship with each one of his students in a different way, and it made us all feel really included. And he always pushed us to do our best, and I feel like because of that, it really helped me grow in math. And also, he made a bunch of units that were really fun. For example, the Stanley project, which was super fun. So yeah.
A teacher that I appreciate is Dr. Matt because he makes sure that everybody gets all their work done, and I really appreciate him because he also helps me grow with my reading.
I appreciate Miss Alblay because she holds us to high expectations and really pushes us and gets us ready for high school.
I also appreciate Miss Alblay because she makes the connection with her students more personal, and so when she assigns you these such tough tasks, she can relate to her students and help them out, especially with those high expectations that she holds.
Cooper, who's a teacher that you appreciate?
I appreciate Mr. Messerly. He makes the classroom so fun and enjoyable, but he also teaches us a lot.
My favorite lab was a chemical reaction.
I really appreciate Mr. Rankins because he makes social studies incredibly interesting because the presentation and the biography.
I really appreciate Miss Griego because she always keeps me on task.
One of the teachers I appreciate is Miss Moscow because she's always there when I need something for a personal problem, and whenever I need something for work done, she's always helping me.
Alright, the teacher I appreciate is Miss Jones because she values me as an individual.
And I appreciate Miss Jones because she really pushes me in my writing.
A teacher I appreciate is Miss Bell because not only that she helps me with a lot of stuff that I'm worried about, like my grades or something, but one time we were learning this lesson about being able to break down and understand the question. So she had this idea, and she asked me when we wanted to do it. Me and another kid raised our hand, and I ended up raising my grade because we tried this new way of learning. So yeah.
A teacher I really appreciate is Prof. B because she always puts strategies in place that help everyone learn to the best of their abilities, and if you don't understand something, she always helps us grasp the concept, and she gives us really fun units like the March Madness one that we can really focus on and embrace while also learning Spanish.
A teacher I appreciate is Mr. Q because he has helped me grow in disc golf, and since the beginning of last trimester I have grown significantly because of the videos we've watched and the lessons he has given.
The teacher I appreciate is Mr. Nick because he is kind and he helps me learn to garden, and not only has he learned to he's helped me learn to love my gardening skills, it's also he's just a nice teacher and supports everybody.
I'm thankful for Mr. Beery because he's actually made me grow to love social studies, and he's actually a pretty fun advisory teacher, and he can be really funny at times, especially with his singing and a lot of ice cream in the middle of the night that he wakes up to. So thank you, Mr. Beery.
A teacher that I appreciate is Mr. Chris because he makes sure that we get our work done and always super on task. And then one of my favorite things that we do in our class is our book talk because it helps us with our community, and we talk and we just learn about books, and we learn about writing and how we're supposed to write.
I appreciate Mr. H because I feel I learned a lot from the genetics unit, and I like the way he taught it because it was quick and it was more my pace. And my favorite lab was when we were burning Cheeto Puffs, because I thought the concept was interesting and I thought it was just a fun lab in general.
It's hard to believe that we are in the last few weeks of the school year. That means the last few weeks of celebrating our Students of the Week. So the following students are students who capture our core value of high expectations and just hold themselves to a really high degree. So congratulations to Finley for adding so much positivity to the classroom climate, to Jackson for contributing to discussions and just really dedicating himself to the work in class. To Milena for, on a daily basis, just holding herself to the highest expectations by asking great questions and engaging in the work. To Ruby for always striving to do well and just having that intrinsic motivation. To Noah for just showing dedication to what he does and bringing a positive light to the work that inspires others. To Aiden, who is always giving his best effort on assignments and really perseveres through any difficulty he might have. To Anya, who never ever gives up even when she's faced with challenging work. To Emerson, who has been consistently crushing it academically throughout this year. And last but not least, to Kiki, who sets such high expectations for herself that she created a PowerPoint to let Miss Ashton know that she's working really hard. So congratulations, Student of the Week. We sure love and appreciate you.